Leo, how are you guys doing? It is bonus time, and cards are already jumping out and yelling at me. I'm putting them back in the deck, though, since I haven't even had the time to put any intention into it. Bonus time, though. But before we get started, if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description box of this video. Also, in the description of the video is the new tarot reading course that I've just released. Over 80 different videos that breaks down and explains the most simplified version of how I personally read the tarot professionally for a living. It's only $11.11. If you're interested, that's in the description as well. All right, let's jump into this. Starting these off with the singles. Single Leos and their love interest. Is anything generally happening? I kind of want to see if I can get a couple of people in here first, because the Cancer Live just glitched on me real bad. I see there's a couple of you in here. Did anybody get notified? I see my chat screen there now. Okay. This was all blacked out and everything glitched on the Cancer reading. Say hello if you're in here. I don't have too much time to sit around and wait. All right. Anything generally happening between single Leos and the person they're interested in? Okay. All right. I see y'all. Cool. All right. Did y'all get notified? Let me know if you got notified. Okay. No notification? Okay. All right. And this is one of the cards that jumped out and yelled at me that I put back in the deck. That always happens. Okay. All righty. So I do see the two of you connecting, though. Now, the only thing that concerns me a little bit is that it does look like there's a little bit of emotional codependency in here. That's okay. That's not a guaranteed deal breaker. The only time that's a guaranteed deal breaker is when this energy remains stuck like this throughout the entirety of the connection. But for now, though, I see the two of you connecting. I don't know, though. It looks a little bit unstable. And things seem to be moving kind of fast. And communication seems a little bit off between the two of you. So for those of you who aren't yet connected with this person, this feels like it's coming up, because this feels like it's in the future. So I do see the two of you coming together and connecting. I just don't. It's look, with a knight upright and a knight reversed right next to each other, back to back. It's a little bit funny, a little bit on and off, a little bit quick. Ooh. I'm kind of seeing that the two of you might very briefly come together, and you walking away from this almost as quickly as the two of you connect. What's the deal with that? Empress reversed. Maybe you're feeling like this is going nowhere. This is a waste of time. This is embarrassing. I don't want to do this. So you're almost like walking away from this. I'm feeling a sense of like irritation and embarrassment along with this too. Wow. What's going on here, man? Let's look at this person's feelings and intentions about you. Let's see here. How's this person feel about Leo? What are their feelings, intentions? What kind of person are they? What's their energy look like? 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is fiercely independent. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they just are coming across kind of cold and a little bit detached and not really needy, not really acting like they're all that into you. I feel like they're just either very fiercely independent, or for some of you, maybe they've just been single for so long, they're used to being single and don't really know how to behave in a relationship, maybe. Queen of Swords reversed. Queen of Pentacles. Lover's card, though. See? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So with the Lover's card there, this person feels a really insanely intense connection with you. But they're keeping it to themselves and keeping it a secret. I feel like they're a little bit emotionally immature. So usually, especially if you're dealing with a man. Okay. Those of us who are here, who are awakening divine masculine, it's very taxing. It's very difficult. It's hard, but this is what we're dealing with your average man. Now, I'm not saying that men should be emotional, whiny little bitches. That's not what I'm saying at all. However, and I know not everybody's dealing with a man, but I have to say this. However, understanding how to properly process through and transmute energy is one thing that even the most stoic, well-rounded, well put together masculine men still struggle with. Usually they just swallow it, bury it, and hide it. And that's why men don't live as long as women. That's why. For those of you who are wondering, why do men end up with heart disease or cancer and croaking out and they die before their wife? That's why. That's why. Because they swallow it and they bury it and they just hide it. And that energy don't go nowhere. No, it don't. So anyway, I just had to say that. Either way, though, whether it's a man or a woman that you're dealing with, doesn't matter too much. This person, for whatever reason, is too afraid to really express. Maybe they're a little bit embarrassed. Maybe they feel kind of stupid, like they're just embarrassed of their feelings or something like that. But yeah, no, they got feelings and they feel a really intense connection with you. They do. Oh, yes, they do. Lover's card. I don't see they have bad intentions. I do not. No, I do not. We got to get the advice on this. I'm going to jump straight into the advice here. Temperance reversed. And the Five of Wands, though. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Hangman again. This keeps popping up and yelling at me. I just haven't mentioned it yet. Okay. This going to take some patience. So I knew it. That's exactly what I was about to say, too. That's exactly what I was about to say. So, how do you get someone to let their guard down? First of all, why would somebody be guarded? Why would they be guarded? Because of something that happened to them in the past. Right? So how do you prove to somebody that you're not going to do them the way the person in the past did them? How do you prove that? Patience and time and consistency. That's how you do that. Patience, time, and consistency. If you get impatient and it starts a fight, then in their mind, it's just going to justify the reason they had their guard up to begin with. See, you see how slippery this shit is? Very slippery. Very slippery. Oops. Okay. 9 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so we can't allow these feelings of anxiety, nervousness, and whatnot to run the show. Now, hey, for those of you who are sitting here saying, I don't have time for that. Hey, I don't blame you. Then okay, then go ahead and walk away then. Absolutely. If you don't have time to sit around and prove to somebody that you are who you say you are, I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. Then go ahead and walk away. But for those of you who do really see the potential that this has, it's going to take some patience and time. Okay. All right. Let's look at the next person actually due to come in. The next soul contract that's due to come in. Let's see. What's generally happening here? 2 of Pentacles. So this is coming in at a point in time that might be a little bit inconvenient for you. And that doesn't happen that way by accident. There's science behind that. I usually explain that to my personal clients if it comes up. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Pentacles again. All right. And the 9 of Wands again. So I'm seeing a reoccurring theme happening here. Fear of abandonment, fear of abandonment, fear of rejection, and having their guard up. And being fiercely single and independent. But I'm feeling kind of like a lot of that might be your energy. Because this kind of feels like the next person that's due to come in. I'm not saying if you just see somebody you like and you run for them and try to get a relationship with them. I'm talking about soul contracts that are due. You know, these ones that you're not going to get around. Like one way or the other, this soul contract is happening. I feel like it's coming in not only when you least expect it, but at an inconvenient time. Okay. I'm still not seeing any cups on the table here, though. I don't have one cup on the table. So an emotional connection. Struggling to find an emotional connection here. What's their energy? What's this person's energy look like? They're guarded, man. God damn. What is it when y'all are attracting people who got their guard up and shit, dude? What is going on? Maybe that wasn't your energy then. Or unless y'all are just mirroring each other. And a fear of abandonment. There's that one again, too. Guard up, fear of abandonment. Ooh, and this one again, too. But a really intense connection. So this is pretty much, I think you're triggering this person's insecurities. Yeah. That's what's happening. You're triggering their insecurities. See, a lot of people I don't think really understand that when they're insecure and they have low self-confidence and low self-esteem, if you get in, there is no person that can fix that for you. As a matter of fact, if you're insecure and you have low self-esteem, a relationship will probably make that worse. Probably make it worse. But for whatever reason, Queen of Wands, that's you. I feel like you are triggering this person's insecurities because this connection is so intense. But no, I don't see them having bad intentions here. Maybe they had just made the decision. They just made the decision to not be looking for anything serious, and then you showed up. And they probably wish this connection wasn't so intense. They wish it wasn't. They want to be able to walk away from this because it scares them. Like if you were to just wake up on the wrong side of the bed one day and decide to walk away, you could annihilate them. And that scares them. Scares the hell out of them. Okay. Now, what's the outcome then for the first month? Outcome. Knight of Cups. This might end up taking a turn for the best. It might. I don't want to say nothing too soon, though. 6 of Wands reverse, though. Moon card. Yeah, I feel like it's eventually going to end up taking a turn for the best, though. It is. It is. Y'all got some shit to work through, though. You do. There's going to be some challenges. There's going to be some obstacles. There's going to be some disagreements and whatnot. The two of you just need to work through that. That's all you need to do. It's gonna teach both of you. I think if both of you play your cards right throughout this connection, the first 6 months of this connection is going to turn both of you into completely different people. Yeah. Yep. It's going to turn both of you into very different people. Assuming that both of you are willing to do the work. Okay. Yeah, look, see, there's still a big fear of abandonment, fear of rejection. Let me get the advice then. We got to get the advice on this. Boom, boom, 5 of Wands reversed. Okay. So here's the thing. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, here's the thing. When you are in a connection with somebody that you don't need to be with, one thing that you'll typically tend to notice is the constant repeat of the same cycle. It's that same damn argument that we always have. It's that the same thing repeats itself, loops around, loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop. When you are with somebody in which there is a lot of potential, that doesn't mean that the challenge or the obstacle won't come up. What it means is we work through it. We come together, we see eye to eye. I'm telling you, there is no finger pointing. There is no one person needs to do things differently. Okay, you agree to work on that. I'll agree to work on this. And then that challenge, that obstacle will never come up again. Maybe one more time. You might be given a little test a time or two. But for the very most part, that'll go away. Poof, it'll disappear. And that's how both of you together as a team rise up, rise up, rise up, and rise up, and rise up. But it takes two people to do it, dude. And you know what my advice for that is? Because the only person you have control of is you. My advice is take the lead and be the bigger person. Take the lead and be the bigger person. One of two things will happen. For you to take the lead and be the bigger person and say, you know what? You do what you do. I'm working on me. Either A, they will see that and it'll inspire them to do the same so the two of you can rise up together, or you'll rise up without them, in which once you become vibrationally distant enough from them, the two of you will separate by way of universal law, and a new person will come in to match the new vibration that you've changed to. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win either way. Does that make sense? All right, random freestyle advice. Whatever advice Leo needs to hear the most. 2 of Cups reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Do the best you can. Do the best you can to be very picky and choosy who you allow into your life. You'll notice something. And this is sad. I hate that it has to be this way. Ideally, it won't be this way forever. But at least for now, where we're at with society now, when you're really picky about who you allow into your life, I'm not allowing anybody into my life in which the connection doesn't add any value. There's no value. We need to be able to have an even exchange, to be able to help each other. I help bring the best out in you. You help to bring the best out in me. You come together and we can grow, build, and evolve together, and we add value to each other's lives. When you start becoming picky like that, your circle gets really, really small. Really small. And depending on where you live, your circle may end up being no one. It's a bummer, dude. It's a bummer. But that's just a stone cold, hard, sad fact of reality and of people, of the general public. Most people, their intentions, it's not that they're, of course, a lot of people do have bad intentions, but it's like they don't even know the first step to take to be involved in any type of connection, friendship, or whatever the case may be, in which we add value to each other and we help each other. We have an even exchange. They wouldn't even know how to do that. You know why? Because they're still stuck in the third dimension in their mind. They're still stuck in that old 3D paradigm, have no idea how to evolve up out of it. So they're still thinking in that 3D box in which, they were raised to believe that all you're supposed to do is work and chase money and work and chase money and work and chase money and work and chase money. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all this life is about, really. Now, those things are fun. Those things are fun. Hopefully, you're working on something that you love, and hopefully, it makes you a lot of money. I'm all for that. But that's it. Come on now. Your circle will get really, really small. But the good news is, when you do attract somebody into your life, you know that connection is going to be something solid that serves an important purpose. Not just some empty connection. I just need to get the fuck away from myself. I just need to get away from myself. So I need people in my life just to make a bunch of noise so it distracts me from myself. That is what most people are doing out here. Most friends that want to go out and party and hang out, and friends party and hang out and party and party and party. That's all they're doing, trying to distract themselves from their own head because they don't know how to sort through half this shit that's going on up here. And that's tricky. I'm not saying that's an easy thing to do, but we at least got to start taking steps towards taking action towards doing that. And once you start doing that, once you start awakening and realizing, damn, man, even if I did want any friends, with who? You got to be real picky. Picky who you allow to come into your life if you're wanting to make progress. Now, if you're happy where you're at, then don't listen to that. If where you're at is comfortable, you feel good, you're happy, you have no problem spinning around in the same circle that you're in right now for the rest of your life, then by all means, enjoy it. But I'm talking about those of you who are not happy where you're at. You're looking around, you don't like what you see, you want to create something different. Be picky about who you allow into your life. Okay? All righty. I feel like those were the messages that my Leo friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading or check out the new tarot course that I just released. It's all in the description of the video. I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.